and clear. Across the air, we're always near. IIUM FM, your campus radio, with knowledge, truth, and something new. IIUM FM, the sound of unity. In every heart, a shared melody. Reaching minds will ever be. Voices from the world need. From wisdom old to stories untold, we bring the light, the young and bold. Through every way, we rise and shine. IIUM FM, your voice, your time. IIUM FM, the sound of unity. In every heart, a shared melody. Reaching minds will never be. Voices strong, worlds need. IIUM FM, your campus radio. Here we do where we should go.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم إنا نجعلك في نهور أعدائنا ونعوذ بك من شرورهم اللهم بدل شملهم وفرق جمعهم وشتت كلمتهم وزلزل أقدامهم وسلط عليهم كلبا من كلابك يا قهار يا جبار يا منتقم يا الله يا الله يا الله اللهم يا منزل الكتاب ويا مجري السحاب ويا هازم الأحزاب اهزمهم وانصرنا عليهم اهزمهم وانصرنا عليهم اهزمهم وانصرنا عليهم وصلى الله على سيدنا النبي أمي وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon everyone. You tune in to IIUM FM, your campus radio. I'm DJ Adam and today we have something really special lined up for you. KAED Fest 25 is just around the corner, and if you haven't heard about it yet, trust me, you're about to get excited. We've got the masterminds behind this year's festival here with us in the studio to spill all the details. So let me introduce our guest today. We have Brother Muhammad Khairul Shafiq bin Muhammad Azmi, and also he is the executive manager, and also Sister Farah Nurain binti Najib, the assistant executive coordinator of KAED Fest 25. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's really good to be here with you all. Thank you for having us.
Alright. Okay, so thank you for being here. We've got a lot to unpack today, from the beautiful theme where whispers become window flowers to what actually going down at the festival. So let's dive right in. Alright, so let's start with the basics that everyone wants to know. When and where is KAED Fest 25 happening? And is it open to everyone or just KAED students?
Yes, so KAED Fest 2025 this year will be on 21st until 25th October 2025, which is just around the corner. And of course, since it's KAED Fest, is a festival that are made by KAED student, but it's open to every student, either different kuliah or different university, outside and inside the KAED. It's outside and inside the UIA itself. We invite them to come, and there are many interesting places, spaces, and that we give to them that they can try in KAED Fest for this year. Yes.
Okay, I see. So that's perfect. So mark your calendars, listeners. Now let's talk about this year's theme, where whispers become wildflowers. That's such a poetic phrase. Can you break it down for us? Like, what does each part symbolize, and how did the committee land on this specific phrase?
So the tagline "Where Whispers Become Wildflowers" actually comes from our theme for this year, which is Bloomphoria, a phrase that my committee came out. Basically, the theme that we are trying to uphold in this year's KAED Fest is about how to uphold and how to give room for people who have been left unheard, or those who have been left behind or being left unseen for a little too long, so that we somehow want to encourage the spirit of inclusivity in our festival. And how we landed on that specific theme is actually during the discussion on when we are trying to decide for a theme during this festival, we came across a story about the 52 hertz whale. So if you guys don't know the story, 52 hertz whale is basically a whale that can only make sound at the 52 hertz frequency, where it is much higher than other whales. So in this case, all of the other whales from the same species cannot hear the noise that it makes, and so it left the whale very lonely. So this story actually inspires us to to try to look back, take a step back and look at these people who have somehow been neglected, and we try to open other people's eyes to sort of make the community a more inclusive and a more happy community, inshallah.
Right, inshallah. Okay, I love that. It's not just a catchy tagline, there's also a real story and meaning behind it. So here's what I'm curious about. How does this theme translate into the actual festival experience? Will visitors actually see or feel the whispers, or like you say, wave and wildflowers in the space, the activities or the message?
So for this year, just like Brother Khairul said, we have a theme about a 52 hertz whale, but we use the term wildflower because we want everyone to be heard and they can bloom and stand themselves out. So the whisper, we have different spaces and activities that we provide in KAED Fest. There is one specific space that people can write down what they actually want to be at that space, so that they can be heard by other people, and also they can be more confident of themselves, which it makes the whispers that for themselves, and they will stand their on their feet and become more confident of themselves and be heard by all the people. Yes.
Right, I see. That sounds very immersive. So now KAED Fest is a new. We know that you have previous edition. So how does this year theme and scale compare to last year's? And what did you learn from past festival that shaped this one?
When it comes to comparing this year's KAED Fest with the previous editions that we had, I think, don't get me wrong, our predecessors have done a fantastic job in managing or in holding the KAED Fest from previous experience. What we learned from previous experience is that for this year, we try to convey a more meaningful message. KAED Fest in and of itself has become a very big brand, especially for Kuliah of Architecture, and we try to use that brand in order to spread goodness and spread wellness among the students as well. As for how does it scale, I don't really like to compare with the other, but I would say that this year's festival is one of kind.
Right, I see. That's what we love to hear. So, alright, we're just getting started, and up next we're going to talk about the programs and highlights, the stuff you absolutely cannot miss. So stay tuned and don't forget to tune in to IIUM FM, your campus radio.
Tengku Azman, a lecturer from Department of Communication. Don't forget to always tune in to IMFM every Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Only on IMFM, your campus radio.
Derita itu adalah kita. Hakimi Baharudin. Permata yang kusangka ternyata kaca yang meluka, mengheret sepi, mengosongkan diri, merakut jujur, menghimpit naluri. Alam yang dicipta, pentasnya aku, wataknya kita, seninya kaku, hilangnya rasa. Benar atau bohong? Aku ketawa. Manakala hati masih kontang tak bernyawa, merangkak dalam samar, mencari, memburu satu punca. Tiga denting menjeling sombong kala iman menampar akal, kutemukan titik berharga penamat akhir. Satu cerita. Maka bangunlah, sedarlah, derita itu adalah kita. Bahagia itu juga adalah kita. Mengapa masih sangsi memilihnya?
Hi everyone, Shazwan here from Talent Corporation Malaysia Berhad. Don't forget to listen to IIUM FM, your campus radio.
Assalamualaikum. This is Professor Sor of the Mindanao State University. You are now listening at IIUM FM, your campus radio. Nakikinig kayo ngayon sa ating IIUM FM, your campus radio.
Tersesat jalan di lembah onang berduri, terkurung dalam sangkar dosa dan noda yang menjijikan. Liku yang berdarah ini dihambat resah sendirian. Cintanya dulu yang setia pada penciptanya yang pernah kau damba. Harus bagaimana terjadinya nanti? Adakah bahagia atau kau terus terhina? Hancur binasa, jiwa melara, hati tersiksa bila cinta pada dunia yang bergelora. Apa akhirnya nanti? Hati gelap binasa, jiwa merana dan terus terleka. Dia kasih dan sayang kepada hambanya. Mintalah kepadanya rahmat dan cintanya. Syurga menjadi destinasi abadi.
Attention listener, understanding personal finance is key to a stable future. Learn how to budget, save and manage your money wisely. For tips and researches on financial literacy, always listen to IIUM FM, your campus radio.
Assalamualaikum, perkenalkan nama Ambo, Elsa, dari Dinia Putri Padang Panjang, Indonesia. Kiniko, Dun Sanak sedang mendengarkan IIUM FM, Radio Kampus Vito.
Okay, we're live. So, welcome back. We're here with Brother Khairul Shafiq and Sister Farah Narayan from KAED Fest 25. And also there's a special guest. If you're watching on YouTube live right now, you can see on the camera there's Paus, right? the name? Yeah,
Powers.
so this is Powers, the official mascot of KAED 25. Okay, so wave to the camera, Powers. Okay, so now it's time to get into the fun stuff, which is the actual programs. So can you name 3 must-see programs or installations of at KAED Fest 25, and tell us what makes each one special?
Well, if I have to talk about the must-see programs, I would say all of it is a must-see programs.
Right.
However, the top 3 that I would recommend is, of course, number one, the long-standing event is our Bouquet of Wines, or for those who have previously come to Kaedfest for previous edition, they would know it as Indo Bazaar. And this year we have a lot of selection. We have Savo, we have different kinds. If you want to know what we have in store, come and check us out on the 21st until 25th. And then for the other 2, I would say for the second top pick, I would say the Kaedfest Uptown. That will be on the 24th and the 25th night. We had an Uptown previously, which was held by Archimic, and it got a lot of great reviews, and overall people enjoyed it very much. And we will bringing it back for KAEFest this year. So please come and visit us during the 24th and 25th night. And finally, an experimental program that we have for this year is a session, or is a program, an activity called Di Sebalik Topeng, which is a fusion of a concept between an escape room and also a treasure hunt, where people who come and register to experience this so-called program, they will have to find clues and walk around the KAED campus in order to figure out the I don't want to spoil the story or the narrative,
Okay.
but you're free to come and find out.
Alright, so those sounds really amazing. And now let's say I'm a visitor and I arrive at 10 a.m. What is the first thing I should do? So can you walk me through the flow of the day?
If you arrive at 10 a.m., of course, during the morning we have our Floravore and Bouquet of Wines, which is indoor and outdoor bazaar. Students are very, very much welcome to visit that. Other than that, we have Ruang Inspirasi KAED, which is basically an open day segment where we showcase all of KAED students' work, as well as postgraduates' work, to promote the masterful skill of KAED Fest, of KAED students lah. And then other than that, we also have I would say the flagship, or the constant one, is the bazaar.
Yeah.
But there are specific days. For example, if you came at 10 a.m. or if you come at 10 a.m. on Tuesday or on Wednesday, we have this installation, as Sister Farah mentioned, which is called the Petals of Colors, where it is basically a construct of tree, a tree made of various woods, where students can come and there are different materials such as paper flowers, sticky notes, or even discs that they can write their message, or so-called their whispers, and hang or display them for others to come and read.
I see, okay. So now every festival needs a little spice, something new. So are there any first-time experiment this year, something KAED Fest has never done before, and what made you decide to try it?
Okay, so for this year, as Brother Khairul said, we have Di Sebalik Topeng, which
Right.
is an escape room. Like last year, we also do escape room, but it's a small scale. This time we do a very big scale, because students will need to go to one checkpoint and another checkpoint in different spaces at KAED. But as we said just now, we don't want to spoil anything, so you need to come. But the storyline is very interesting and comes with a lot of plot twists. So I hope everyone can come to KAED Fest and go to Di Sebalik Topeng, and don't forget to book your slot. Yes.
Alright, so you guys are some risk takers. I like it. So now KAED has different departments: architecture, landscape, and also applied arts. So how are these departments showing up in the festival? Does each one have a signature project?
Okay, so for this year, we actually have two big exhibition, which is for Raya and Sutra. So Sutra is an exhibition from landscape architecture student. So they go to a site visit at Xing'an, China, and they do like a big scale of site visit over there and do exhibition here. And the other one is Raya. Raya is an exhibition that conducted by AAD student at KAED, which is they go to Bali, Lomba, and also the other group go to Miri.
Miri and Sibu.
Yes, Miri and Sibu at Sarawak. And we also have Ruang Inspirasi, which is an exhibition about all courses in KAED, which is we have architecture, landscape architecture, AAD, QS, and also URP, which we will showcase the students' artwork, which you can very see they are much different from each of the courses artwork that you can simply differentiate between all of it. Yes, so you can learn about KAED itself and our students' work itself. Yes.
Okay, I see. So it's truly a collaborative showcase of creativity lah. Alright, so coming up next, we're going behind the scenes. So ever wondered what it takes to pull off a festival like this? So we're about to find out. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned, and don't forget to tune in into IIUM FM, your campus radio.
Tidak pernah ku rasa perasaan yang begini tulus untuk mencintaimu. Semua karena dirimu ku berubah hidup kini penuh dengan senyuman. Oh sayang, datanglah, ku inginkan dirimu. Dekatlah padaku, ku rindukan pelukmu. Terima kasih atas segalanya yang telah kau beri. Amat ku hargai, semua ku simpan di dalam hati. Penuh riang, tawa mesra, terus terukir di hati. Siapa sangka kan bahagia bila dulu pernah luka. Cinta datang tak diduga, bawa hingga syurga. Tidak pernah ku rasa perasaan yang begini tulus untuk mencintaimu. Semua karena dirimu ku berubah hidup kini penuh dengan senyuman. Oh sayang, datanglah, ku inginkan dirimu. Dekatlah padaku, ku rindukan pelukmu. Terima kasih atas segalanya yang telah kau beri. Amat ku hargai, semua ku simpan di dalam hati. Penuh riang, tawa mesra, terus terukir di hati.
Assalamualaikum. I am Nazri Noran, CEO of Media Prima Audio and President of Commercial Radio Malaysia. Keep listening to IIUM FM, your campus radio.
And we're back. So time to pull back the curtain. So let's talk about the team. How big is the organizing committee and how are roles divided among students?
Okay, so for this year, we have a very big committee for a very big scale for this festival, which is content of plus minus 300 students committee. And for the job, for the work distribution, we actually have different kind of team, which is we have the team that come up for the concept, the mascot, and also the team that go for booking anything like for the spaces, for the banner, and so on. There's also Pabro team, which is the team for our video making, for trailer, for posters. Also, some Pabrel team also. There's very many types of team, and also we have different team for our each specific event, which they also divided into different kind of team, as I said before. So this time it's actually a bit harder for the central committees to lead everything, but it manageable. Yes, with all of our student committees that give hands to each other, so it comes out to a very good results for this KAED Fest 25. Yes.
Right, so that's a very serious operation. Now, student-run festival aren't easy. You've got budget limits, time constraint, and academic stress. So, what was your biggest hurdle during preparation, and what creative solution did you come up with?
I wonder where do I even begin with this one. I think for this year we try to, I wouldn't say we try to be good lah, tapi because on a previous experience for the previous KAED edition, we go a bit on the traditional way where we just use the previous edition's formula and reiterate it in a way that makes it look new for the new festival. However, for this year, I think we came out with a lot of new formulas or new I would say methods in a way to organize this KAED Fest.
Right.
For example, what example can I give? For example, say the Disbalik Topeng, where in previous KAED Fest we have a lot of I wouldn't say complaints, but criticism on the theme or the story that we bring for our escape rooms or our so-called rumah hantu, right? And so that's how we came out with the concept for this year for the Disbalik Topeng, which is it combines the concept. It combines two concepts, which is treasure hunt and also an escape room. And I think the result is very promising, given the narrative that my team have come up with, and the checkpoints, the activities, the clues that have been dropped out, and the way that they are delivering it. I think those who register to experience this activity will have a blast, inshallah.
I see, inshallah. Okay. So every event has those oh no moments. So can you share a chaos moment during the preparation that either turned into something unexpectedly good or taught the team an important lesson?
As for a chaos moment, I think that if we were to tell, of course there is a lot in organizing such a large scale program, right?
True.
However, from my perspective as the executive manager, I think most of it comes with the actual preparation for decorations and installations, right? Where in theory, when we were discussing, of course, we can have a very intricate plan, but when it comes to actually executing the plan, then we come across various unforeseen problems. For example, a shortage of supplies.
Right.
We do not have enough paints or decoration items to start on building our decoration, and then also comes with our marketing strategy. But when that happened, we liaise with our advisor. And Alhamdulillah, through various discussion and of course observation from other kuliah, because it's Rage Fest season right now, right? We have KICT, we have Econs Fest, etc. I think the bright side or the silver lining is that the hiccups make for a very interesting headlines when the story arrives to other kuliah. So we use that as a marketing strategy, and it works.
Okay, I see. That's interesting, and that's also the beauty of teamwork, right? So now, how do you balance academic responsibilities with festival planning, and what has the timeline look like for you personally?
Okay, I think when it comes to responsibility about balancing academic and also our curricular job, I think it's all about mindset actually. Yeah, because the typical KAED student, we always sit in our studio, staying up late until 4 to 5 a.m. I think for us, it's the same, just a bit more busier. And how we balancing it, like during the class time, we will usually focusing on the class, so we don't need to like double revise. And so at night and when our free time, we will use it for the discussion and also the preparation for KAED Fest. So I think the mindset is very important, because when you have a mindset that you are tired, anything won't happen, anything won't move. If you are sick, you are always tired. So with the environment that we are working each other, it will less our burden, and I think that's what helps a lot in balancing my academic and also curricular, because I can learn in the daytime, and at the night time I will do my KAED Fest job. Yes.
And I would also love to add that I would love to compliment the sheer commitment that my committee have, because of course I've said this to my committee or to our team many times. We have commitment to work as an organizing committee for KAED Fest, but however, academics come first. And whenever they could not attend, for example, they could not attend the session where we work together to construct our decorations and so on, because of group discussion and etc. I would say give priority to your academic first. But then even after finishing their discussion at around 11 or 12, my committees, or a lot of them, are still willing to come even past 12 to help the others to finish our preparation. So I love that very much about my team.
I see, there's some dedication right there. So the very important thing is mindset lah, what I'm getting here. Your mindset is very important on handling these things. Alright, so listeners, this is what passion looks like. And after this break, we are going to talk about the impact. So who is this festival really for, and what's the bigger picture? So stick around and stay tuned on IIUM FM, your campus radio.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. اسمي ميسر الهمس.
اسمي نوزل فضلي رمضان.
نحن طلاب الدراسات العليا من الجامعة الإسلامية العالمية ماليزيا.
لا تنسوا أن تستمعوا إلى
راديو صوت الجامعة IIUM FM.
Okay, welcome back to IIUM FM, your campus radio. We're chatting with Brother Khairul Shafiq and Sister Farah Narayan about KAED Fest 25. So let's talk impact. Who is KAED Fest 25 really for? KAED students, other kuliahs, the wider public. So how are you making it welcoming to everyone?
For this year, as well, going back to our theme, where we Bloomforia, or our tagline, where whispers become wildflowers, right? I think the main objective or the main target audience that we are trying to appeal for this with this year's KAED Fest team is those who felt like they're being left out or they're left unheard by the society. And if we're looking to a perspective that is more relatable, let's see the disabled students among our own IIUM community, right? I think for this year we are trying to elevate them or bring them with us to walk together and make them feel like they are no different than the rest of the other students. Of course, they have special needs, but that does not define who they really are. And we are trying to convey that message in which even those who are different or even those who may not appear to be as shiny as the other also have the potential to shine. And when it comes to the question how we try to welcome everyone, of course with our team, with our delivery, and I think with the spirit of giving as well, we are trying to make everyone feel included. Or when you enter the KAED building during KAED Festival, we want to try to go for a feel that when you enter the building, you feel as if you are part of KAED community as well. And that is the spirit that we are trying to aim for.
Right, so the sense of belonging lah.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, so now every great event leaves people with something to think about. What's one conversation, realization, or feeling you hope someone walks away after visiting?
Okay, for this part, I think the main
feel.
Yeah, the main feel that I want they have is they don't feel left out, and after they walk out, I hope that they always feel like they actually are being heard. Yeah, even though when everyone have a time that they will feel alone and they will feel they don't have anyone to listen, but just remember that we have our one God Allah that always heard us when we are at our rock bottom, especially, of course. But not just that, we hope that this KAED Fest can help them to give themselves a chance to be heard by other people. Because some people they don't want other people to help them because maybe they're insecure or maybe they feel like they are not good enough to be heard. But I hope this KAED Fest 2025 can help them for they to express themselves to other people and also give a chance to themselves for be a better person and a confident person. Yes.
I see, that's very powerful. So now, no festival happens in isolation. Are there any external collaborators this year, such as alumni, industry professional, brands, or sponsors? And what do they bring to the table?
I think for the past 3 or 4 iterations of KAED Fest, we have always include external collaborators.
Right.
For example, for this year, we have a session called Bloom and Boom, which is a interpretation or somehow a revised program derived from previous session that we have for the previous edition, which is Industrial Booster. In this Bloom and Boom, we divided into 2 sessions. For the morning session, we have a talk from a very experienced industrial practitioner, where they're going to talk about their career and how especially KAED students can relate or can make it as an example for our own journey to walk towards our career. But then on the evening session, we have an alumni talk session where we invite a lot of our very powerful alumni. For example, one of the very famous one I think everyone knows is Aiman Arifin, the Rector's Award winner, and we also have the previous Rector Award winner from KAED as well, which is Khalif Azman, alongside 2 other alumni who are very experienced in their own field. But for this evening session, instead of talking more about career and academics, they're going to share to us their own personal experiences and about what from their experience that we as students can learn and relate to. And I think that would be a very close session in between alumni and the students among our communities lah. And also for external collaborators, like I said, during the Bouquet of Finds, the Indo Bazaar that we have a lot of outside industry or outside companies that are going to enter. For example, we have Salvo. We also invited KL Sketch Nation to come and make a session or make a segment during our KAED Fest. So there are a lot to look forward in this year's KAED Fest, not only from our students, not only from KAED students for IIUM students, but from outside ambassadors or outside collaborators that came to support us as well.
I see. So collaboration amplifies everything. So here's the $1 million question. If someone from outside KAED asks, why should I care about this festival? How will you answer this?
I think for this question, I can give you 1,001 reason why you should come to KAED Fest
Yes.
2025. But the main thing is this KAED Fest is never been done by any other kuliah. We are one of a kind, you can say, in UIA, because not just about the scale, but also the spaces that we give, the activities that we provide, and also the uptown. There is like marketplace, that there is various things that we will sell, and also there is various activities that we provide that you cannot find at other kuliah. It's not about how I want like bandingkan our kuliah with other, but you can say that KAED Fest is because we are student with creativity, learn with creativity. So of course the festival will be very creative, and it's good for your gram. Yeah.
Yeah, true, very true.
I see. Okay, I think you just convinced everyone listening right now to go, since I think most people in IIUM are very aesthetic. Okay. So, alright, we're heading into our final session after this. It's time to get personal, so stay with us on IIUM FM, your campus radio.
Wah, banyaknya makanan. Ayam ada, daging ada, ikan pun ada. Oh, aku nak makan semua lah macam ni.
Ivan, banyaknya makanan. Berapa orang nak makan ni?
Mana ada banyak? Sikit je ni. Aku seorang je nak makan.
Okey, tapi jangan tak habis pula
Kenyanglah. Mi, ambillah sikit makan aku ni. Tak habislah. Hihi.
Kan aku dah pesan tadi. Ni sisi-sisi makanan ni. Siapa nak habiskan?
Jauhilah sikap tamak. Sesungguhnya tamak itu adalah salah satu sifat syaitan. Elakkan membazir dan sentiasa bersederhana. Pesanan ini khas dibawakan oleh IIUM.FM, radio kampus anda. Dengarkan slot Jom Sembang setiap Khamis pukul 8 hingga 10 malam hanya di IIUM.FM, radio kampus anda.
Welcome to IIUM FM, the first streaming campus radio in Malaysia. Broadcasting 24 hours a day and fully operated by students. IIUM FM keeps our campus and community connected anytime, anywhere.
And we're in the home stretch. This has been such an insightful conversation, so let's get a little personal now. As executive manager and assistant executive coordinator, what has been the most rewarding part of this journey, and what's been the toughest?
I think I'll start first on this question. I think from my eye as an executive manager, I think one of the most rewarding part of this is of course the lesson that we learned during the preparation phase and the planning phase of our KAED Fest, right? And I think I learned a lot, especially from aspect of becoming a leader, becoming a good leader, and also grounding myself so that I can come and be one with my team to help them whenever they can, instead of just being an eye from above that observe and guide them only, right? And another part is of course we enjoy the process of making this KAED Fest. Comparison is the key, is the thief of joy, as people say it, right? And I never compared my festival. I think I can say it's my festival again. I never compared this year's KAED Fest with the previous edition, because each one have their own unique traits. And inshallah, for this year we will have one very iconic trait as well. But I would say that throughout the journey of preparation, even as we are speaking right now, my team are very diligently preparing for the decorations to welcome all of the IIUM community to our kuliah during next week. I would say the journey has been very enjoyable. There are tough times, of course. There are bitter experience, the guidelines, all of the writing and rechecking on the proposals, the posters, etc. But then there are also very memorable parts where even when after we are so tired of guiding the people, right? We set aside a time for ourselves, or for the main boards, we set aside a time for ourselves. we watch a movie together, we go out and eat together, and I think that very much contributes to our bonding as a team. And I very hope that if next year Kaedfest is to be conducted again, I hope that they either have the same experience, or they either expand their bond the same way as us, or even better. Farah, your experience?
Okay, I think for my experience, as Khairul said, we are the team which makes we are the top, which is make the coordination and also that sorts of thing to coordinate our team. I think what's been rewarding is some results that we've seen right now, which is as you can see, our pouch just now, our mascot is one of our big new things which we haven't done it before, and we done it right now. I think that's very rewarding because we can see it's like our kid have made a life here, come to IIUM FM here. And also the toughest thing is since we are the main board, so we are the one who look for everything, which is even though we have each team for each event, we are the one who ask them what are their updates and how their works are moving on, and we also come to their working spaces where they do their banner, handmade and so on, so that we can see them by our own eyes. It's like we monitoring our child doing works like that. So yeah.
I see, okay. That's very real. The highs and the lows, that's what make it all memorable, right? So when it's all over, what's the one thing that you hope people remember about KAED Fest 25?
Okay, so what I want people to remember, so before it not even started yet, but I hope after it's all end, people will have a lingering feeling that they have not some sort of attachment issue, but I hope they feel like they want to go KAED Fest every year, so that they can have one feeling again. I cannot describe a feeling that everyone will have, but I hope they have this one feeling that they will come back to KAED Fest, so it become a cycle where they will just love KAED Fest, you know. Kai, do you have anything to say?
I think a part of of course, we want people to come back to Kaedfest every year, right? Because it is a program from us to all of you. But I personally, I would focus more on the message that we try to convey for this year. At least to me, even if they do not enjoy, I'm sure they will enjoy Kaedfest.
Yes.
But even if they don't enjoy it in a holistic sense, but if they went home with at least a at least a fraction of the message that we try to convey, I would be very happy. Because if that's the case, then it means our mission or our objective for this festival have become successful. And I really hope we achieve that.
Okay, that's beautiful. Alright, so final question, and you have to answer this fast, okay? So describe KAED Fest 25 in 3 words.
Kalau 5 words tak boleh ke?
Okay, kita bagi chance lah. 5 words lah, okay?
Okay, 5 words.
3 words lah. 5 words is so much for me.
Okay. I would say KAED Fest 2025, a bloom of a kind.
Okay, I would say it's different from others. Yeah.
Okay. And alright, so that's a wrap on today's interview. So big shout out to the entire KAED Fest 25 committee for the incredible work you're doing. So thank you so much, Brother Khairul and also Sister Farah Nurain for joining us today. This has been really amazing. So to everyone listening, go check it out. Support your fellow students, experience something creative, and who knows, you might just find your whispers turning into wildflowers. So this has been DJ Adam on IIUM FM. So stay tuned for more great music and conversations. So Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Okay.